been the biggest change in Blessings over the last week?
I think obviously the water and the whole thing with sleeping. I think he's not as nervous. 4 years away from stage, he obviously talks a lot, and he's got a huge persona on social media, which everybody knows him for. But as an athlete, he hasn't been on stage for so long. And going from amateur, particularly in Europe, to the US, I mean, it's a whole other ball game. We watch these shows back in Ireland online. It's totally different when you come here and you see it. So although he kept saying the morning of the show he wasn't nervous, I could see it in him. I know Blessing. We've been together, nearly 8 years. So he was super nervous, and he wasn't there. He was here in body, but his head wasn't there. So I think he's coming in now head focused. His mindset has totally changed on what he needs to do, and he's ready to properly fight.
All right, folks, here it is. The main event, the New York Pro. It's happening right now. We're about 30 minutes before the show start. Just go ahead, we're just gonna chill for a minute. Sort out the tickets for the guys. It's showtime, baby. Let's go.
What do you want him to know after the show?
What I want him to know, that I am so proud of him, that he has sacrificed so much to get here, and people know him for, like I said, his social media, his online persona, and there's a lot of people who make judgments based on that, but I know the real Blessing, and that Blessing is selfless. That Blessing is humble. That Blessing is hardworking. He's dedicated. He's determined, and we have sacrificed so much to get here. He has sacrificed so much to get here, which nobody sees. That we live apart, most of the year, and we see each other a couple of times. That's a huge sacrifice, and it's really paid off. And I think there's a lot of haters and people out there that make quick judgments about him, and one-minded judgments, and they're not seeing the big picture and his vision and passion that he has for this sport. And I want to say that for all those individuals, and there's a lot of people who pretend to support him and pretend to support him when his name is out there in the public, but then when we're behind the scenes working, they barely say anything to him. So I want to say for all those individuals, there are 20 times more people who are behind him, who are standing right behind him, who believe in him, who support him 100%, who believe in his passion that he has. He is so dedicated, and his vision is it's profound. It's so huge of what he wants to do in this sport, and I am so proud. And what I want to say is, get out on that stage today and fight. Lay everything on it. Lay the hard work, the sacrifices we have made, how determined you are in your personality. Lay all of that out on stage and make your mark. Love you.
How you feel?
What up, guys? So obviously the New York Pro has finally ended. It's pretty late out here. We just got back from dinner with the crew. As you can see, it's the team right here, family. First of all, I just want to thank you guys for making this trip hell of a fun one. And I appreciate the support. Without you guys, it would be a lot harder. But today things didn't went the way we planned. Last weekend with Mr. Mark, we were too flat. And this week the plan was to come in loaded. And of course with Mr. Mark again, and totally my ship really went off. I overspilled, and at some point, some of the pictures I was looking at literally looks like I was guest posing. To be honest, I was a little bit disappointed with the way I look. That's the first time I ever looked like that on stage, and I've been competing since the age of 20. You know, and there was not one time that I've ever been out of shape on stage. And of course, it was a hard pill to swallow, but you know, this is life. You know, you make mistakes, and the most important thing is that you learn from it. It's not a fail. It's a learning curve. You know, I'm still early. This is my first pro show. I mean, my second pro show. My first year competing as a pro after 4 years. So literally, this is just. It's very early in my career, and I've got a lot of big things ahead of me. And I believe in myself that I can be one of the best. I have what it takes to be one of the best. You know what I mean? And I feel a lot of the OGs in the sport, they were really counting on me, you know, because especially with the way, you know, we carried New York Pro, you know, creating that little narrative between the Boogeyman and the Mutant. And again, shout out to the Mutant, Nick Walker, for absolutely destroying that show. You look fucking amazing, brother. So, you know, we just, you know, it was a great story. You know, we got people super excited about this show. Probably the most talked about pro show like in forever. Probably, I think we broke the live stream pay-per-view.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
so you can call me the pay-per-view, bodybuilding pay-per-view champion. Okay, all joke aside, you know, we learned a ton, and I am not stopping from here. And I will be back. Now we got to go back to the drawing board, see what we did wrong and fix things. And of course, from here, it can only get better. So watch out for the Boogeyman. The story continues with the gang, with the family. Hey, stay tuned because we don't stop. You guys want to see Hamilton? You guys want to see him?
No, I think
We ain't going anywhere.
Yeah.
You guys
bro.
wanna see
Hit the
him?
fucking
We stick
stage.
around, bro.
Team Boogeyman.
Team Boogeyman.
Woohoo.
And I think you did amazing as a guest poser at the
Yeah.
New York Pro, okay? This was one hell of a fucking performance, bro.
I mean, for a guest post, I didn't look
Shit.
too bad.
Yeah,
You know.
the routine was the shit. Like, yeah, I give you that.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you, man. Thank you.
got you, my
Thank
brother.
you. Yes.
Now we're gonna fucking make everybody crazy because we're gonna keep lifting heavy ass weights, scream everywhere in the gym,
And calling motherfuckers out.
and call motherfuckers out. Just get used to it.
This is the Boogeyman era.
It ain't gonna stop.
The story continues.
Let's go.
Let's go.